Today is Thursday, February 20th, 2020. So, yes, it is 2022. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is the view out my window. I was, of course, browsing YouTube videos today, and I saw one of a person who was preparing his cupboard, and he had like 20 of those 50-pound bags of rice. And I'm sitting here going, well, okay, what about all the other stuff? Are you just going to have rice and beans? That's going to get very boring very fast. And we need to think about, first let me make the observation that when you're preparing your pantry, if you're making it for 2 weeks or 4 weeks or even a year or 2 years, don't just buy or store flour and sugar and rice and beans. I mean, those are nice staples, but I don't care if you're bugging in, moving out, or wherever you're going, you're going to want some variety. And you're not just going to want the cheap, yucky vegetables that are in the dented can bin. Buy yourself some stuff that you really enjoy, that is going to make your taste buds pop. If you're stuck in your house, you're not going to want to just be eating on mealy beans that are the lowest quality just because they were the cheapest. You're going to want those packages of Oreos or Twizzlers or your favorite soda pop or something like that, what you're normally used to. So please, when you're anticipating preparing for sheltering in place, for an upcoming epidemic or such, please make sure that you have items that you really want to eat. Don't change your entire diet just because you're on lockdown status. I mean, not only are your taste buds going to be upset, but your gut's going to be screaming at you because you're upsetting your flora that you already have populated there. You're going to be having stomach aches and be gaseous and everything else. You don't want to be running off to the emergency room because you've got a bad case of diarrhea or you got botulism from eating the contents of that dented can of beans. So enough on that, but it's the foundation for my other message, which is life, if we just do the same thing repetitively, day in and day out, gets extremely tasteless. It's extremely boring. It has no texture, no ups or downs, and so it's so bland. It's like that rice and beans diet without any nice sausage or Cajun spices thrown in. All right? There's nothing to make it pop, and you're just same old thing every day. And you wake up one day and you're going, your life has just passed you by. And you need to think about how you can include spice in your life. Whether it's, if all you can afford is taking a free online course on, online. There are even inexpensive courses. Let's see, I took one, I think it was $79, and it was on extraterrestrials, and it was from the University of Edinburgh. I mean, it was taught by top professors. That was some seriously money well spent. So maybe extraterrestrials are not your thing. I have seen beautiful people that are doing architectural renderings of ancient dwellings, as well as Star Trek spaceships. I mean, it totally amazes me how they can get schematics drawn for a heavy-duty warship, Klingon warship. I'm just going, oh, wow, these people have definitely dissected that series too much. But I am awed and amazed by the detailed drawings they make of the living quarters and the torpedoes and it's just amazing to me, the engine rooms, how they come up with all the details. So I'm just saying, do something to add an extra dimension to your life, an extra spice. It's so nice to have an extra dimension that is interesting for yourself and for other people, because otherwise you just become this bland serving of beans and rice, and it's filling, but it's not really a well-rounded meal. You need to have the extra condiments, the extra spices, the Oreo cookies, if you will, to add to your life, to really feel like you're living and not just existing. And so today, I would like to encourage you to recalibrate your life by deciding how you can, if you will, spice up your life or add a little extra dimension to it to make you feel, not what everybody else thinks is, spicing up. What makes you happy? What makes you feel alive? What makes you have an extra dimension in your life that makes you feel that this life is worth living? What can you do today or this week or this month to add an extra dimension to your life, to create, if you will, a delicious gumbo, or just prepare using finer qualities in your life? What one thing could you change out to not be always buying the most frugal item? Or can you recreate an old piece of clothing and make it new again? And spice up your wardrobe. You don't have to spend money. You can recreate and you can repurpose and reuse old items just around your house to express your creativity. And when you express your creativity, you become more alive, because this is an extension. This is your art. This is your expression of who you are. And someone else may not appreciate your art, but it is who you are. And that is a beautiful thing. So no matter what your budget is, or your lack of budget, take a moment and see how you can redefine your life, your surroundings, your existence to show your personality, your creativity, and to show that you are alive. Not just existing, not just going through the motions every day, but that you are alive and well and becoming better every single day as defined by you, not by the world, but by you. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you're doing well. And please, whenever you go out, if you're buying some extra groceries, well, throw in a pack of cookies or something that you like. Or if you can't get cookies because you're on sugar-free or gluten-free or whatever, I know that there are options out there that will definitely be pleasing and that still abide by dietary restrictions. So scope out your options and buy the best for you. Take care.